foil on that cooler. Right? Now you can see right through it, right? Here's your freezer. Look, except for 407, it's 404, man. 36, yeah. Come on, man. Pressures were alright, given the box is 30 degrees. I expected that coil temps I had. I think I'm getting, yeah, look at that. I think I'm getting bad pressure readings because the micro channel's so clogged up. All right, so I was here this morning on this unit. Now the compressor's not running. And that's fun. Okay, so this thing is blazing hot. I'm gonna say it's off on thermal. I just pulled the cover and I've got 208 coming in. So she is trying to start and off on thermal. Main contactor's pulled in. And again, I checked my voltage coming to it. I know I've got it. So you may literally have a dead compressor now. This thing sounded terrible, and I pointed that out to the owner when I was here this morning. So we don't have continuity between the windings yet. We're trying to cool it down so we can get her to fire, so we can get an amp draw on it. Supposed to be running 14 and a half. Whoa. Listen how terrible it sounds. I'm running good pressure. The box is 50 degrees right now. So that pressure is about right. I'm just gonna stay here, watch what the compressor does. Right, so this is part edutainment, part documenting for me. 1, 2, 3 was the wires. We're gonna own this compressor out, but 1, 2, 3 was the wires, and then our heater is running in off of always powered 1. Yep, always powered 1 and 2. All right, so we're not torched in, but we got everything cleaned up and dry fitted. We're going in just like they were, bappy as it was, rinse and repeat. We're copying it right in this way. Aggravating is not the word. It's hot as freak, but torched in with blue rod because I'm on stainless. This is exactly what it was. Okay, so I've emulated what it was. New dryer, booger there because I blew a hole in the pipe. Of course I did, but we're pressurized. I have soap bubbled everything. We're clear. We're gonna depressurize, start pulling a vacuum, and while I'm pulling a vacuum, we're gonna get this mess cleaned up. 600 microns and rolling. We're gonna keep rolling. All right, it has taken a hot minute But we're 359 microns with everything open. So I think we're going to charge it up. Filling this with liquid through the high side with everything off. So I'm just going to fill it till the sight class is clear, because then that's going to show me that my receiver's full and I'm stacked up. And then I'm going to power on the unit. And if I need to top it off, I'll top it off through the low side. All right, I've been hauling everything out of here. 10.2 amps. I don't know if the wind is loud, so let me get out of the way. I haven't been downstairs to look at box temp yet, but it is like 86 degrees still, so that head pressure is about right. We've been running for 15 minutes, so I bet that box temp is getting down. Holding a 23 degree superheat. Yeah, baby. Let's go look at the inside temp. It's cold now. 29. We were 60 when we started. I am not leaving until this thing hits 0, by the way. The box is down to 5 degrees. I'm definitely closing up shop. The sun is officially leaving. Look at that. I'm not saying that that sunset makes it worth it, because it doesn't, but it's enough to inspire a smile after getting beat up by this stupid thing today. So, in case the beginning of the video is confusing, he called me early this morning, said the unit wasn't working. I came out here. The compressor sounded terrible. The coils were gross. The ambient sensor was bad. I replaced the ambient sensor, cleaned the coils, dialed in the charge, and left it running no problem. 3 hours later, compressor chunked out. Pulling 16 amps while it was running, made for 14.5. She was just done. So 3-phase, no start components, no nothing. So new compressor. I'm gonna swing back in a few days. Anytime I put in a compressor, I'll swing back in a few days with an acid test. We'll run an acid test and put some acid scavenger in there. I didn't have any, and I forgot to have my guy pick some up at the parts house when we picked up the compressor. So, given the old unit failed, let's go home, guys.